Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine. Honestly, I can't tell if my makeup routine has changed drastically. Like I compare my everyday makeup routine with other people's everyday makeup routines, and I'm like I can't relate. Like, I'm probably because I'm lazy to do my makeup now. I don't know, but I don't have a lot of products, and 90% of these products are drugstore. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So I have already washed and moisturized my face. I make sure to wash my face every time before I do my makeup, just because if I don't, I feel like, I don't know if gross is the word, but I feel dirty, if that makes sense. And then I already moisturized with my daily moisturizer. I use the Pond's moisturizer for dry skin. Honestly, it's the cheapest moisturizer, and it works really well. For primer, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX. Now, I have been wanting to try this for a very long time, like since it first came out, just because Kathleen Lights raves about it. She says she loves it for her dry skin, and I have very dry skin, so I always wanted to try it for a very long time, but I never got around to it until recently. I purchased it, and honestly, it has changed everything for me. My skin feels so hydrated throughout the day. Even when I wear lots and lots of makeup, I feel like my skin isn't dried out. It smells amazing. It is very pricey, and I have been using this for maybe 2 months or a little bit less than 2 months, and I already feel like I'm using up a lot, and I only use 2 small pumps. So that's the only downside, but whatever. I will absolutely be repurchasing that because I find it that amazing. And I'm just using my pore filler. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you guys know this is my shit to fill in my pores. It's the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. Also, sorry if you can hear me running out of breath. This baby inside of me is just getting bigger and bigger every day, so I feel like it is affecting my breathing, so sorry for that. For foundation, this has been my favorite foundation for the past, I don't know how long I've been using this, but ever since I first purchased this, I've been using it and repurchasing it ever since. It is so affordable. I believe it's under $6, and the shade range is amazing. The quality is beautiful. The coverage is amazing as well. So I have been using this, but I recently purchased the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it because I'm not a big fan of L'Oreal foundations, because they have given me breakouts in the past, but I decided to try it because I actually saw really good reviews on it. They're a little expensive. I believe I paid like $14 for these, but ever since I tried these, I haven't stopped using them. I'm still a big fan of my Wet n Wild, but let me tell you, something about these is just so amazing. I absolutely love it. So I have 2 shades. I have 445 and 475. One is way too dark, and the other one is like perfect, but sometimes I like to make it a little bit darker just so I look a little bit tanner. So I'm gonna go ahead and use 445. I'm gonna apply that on my Morphe sponge. I've been obsessed with this sponge. It's so affordable and it works amazing. So this foundation just looks so beautiful on the skin, like amazing, and it's perfect for people with dry skin. So if you have really dry skin, try this foundation out. and let me know what you think, because honestly it has changed my life. This foundation is buildable, but I kind of like to let it dry a little bit before I put on my second layer. So for concealers, honestly, it's basic. I use my LA Girl Pro Concealers. Now, the only reason why I've been using this is because I have not gone back to repurchase my Tarte concealer, and honestly, that Tarte concealer is my go-to. It is the bomb. So I have been using these lately. I use shade Creamy Beige, and then on top I use Natural, and then to highlight I use my Instant Age Rewind. You guys know that this is my ride or die. But yeah, and I add a generous amount just because these dark circles are tough. So this color is very peachy, so I use it as kind of like a corrector, and then I add Natural on top, which is just a little bit lighter than this one. And then I use this mainly just down the center of my face because it brightens it up really nicely. And I also bring that on top of my eyelids to kind of get rid of that darkness on there. And right away before I move on to the other eye, I set this with my Airspun powder. Another thing I love about this foundation, I feel like I don't have to set it because it doesn't feel tacky at all. I think it's just like, it's kind of like the Tarte concealer, how it kind of just sets itself and it's not tacky. I mean, I still set my Tarte concealer and I still sometimes set my foundation, but I definitely don't have to, and I find no trouble when I apply my bronzer or contour on top. But my ass is still gonna set this just for that extra, you know. So for contour, oldie but a goodie contour kit, Anastasia. This is the light to medium contour kit, and I ran out of my favorite shade, so I need to purchase that. I know my palette is busted, don't judge. I use this for bronzer and contour. I used to never really be like super big on contouring and bronzing my skin, but lately I have. It's like, I don't know, it just makes you look really, really good. So I love using it. I use the more grayish one for actually contouring, and I use a Real Techniques dual fiber contour brush. It just gets right in there. And of course, I can't forget to contour my nose. Ever since I learned how to contour my nose, I can't do my makeup without this step. Even if I wear like the least amount of makeup, like honestly just mascara and my eyebrows, I still contour my nose. It just makes such a big difference, in my opinion, and to my makeup routine. Now, I don't always wear highlighter every day, well, every day that I do my makeup. But when I do, I've been loving the Morphe High Impact Highlighter in the shade Extra. So I'm just gonna use this. And I apply it with my Morphe Y14 brush. And I just apply that. When I want a more dramatic eyebrow, obviously I go with my Dip Brow pomade. I've been using this for many years. Or if I just want something very natural and feathered out and like not as heavy as a dip brow, I use my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. These are the bomb. If you are in the hunt to find a good drugstore eyebrow pencil, I really recommend checking these out. And the thing I love about these eyebrow pencils is at Ulta, they always have a sale on them. They always have like buy one get one half off or something like that, and they are amazing. So I am gonna skip over this part just because it's very boring and basic, so I will be right back. For eyeshadow, I keep it basic. Sometimes I do add a little bit more than my usual, but I'm just gonna show you my usual. Going with the shade Selfie, which is a very beautiful shade, and I apply that honestly all over the lid and in my crease, and it just looks really nice. So that's what I'm doing. And I apply that. For mascara, I use my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I love this mascara. It is so good. I honestly don't know at what point my eyelashes turned into shit, but they used to never be like this. They used to always just stay up. They used to always just stay curled, and now they just don't. And I also don't wear lashes every day or every time I do my natural makeup. Not natural, but my everyday makeup. But when I do, I honestly don't know what brand they are. I don't know what number. I get them at like those underrated clothing stores that are super like cheap, and I get lashes from there, and I usually buy a lot of packs, but I ran out, so I can't tell you what brand they are. But the place I get them at, they sell them for like $2, so obviously I stock up on them. So on my lips, I applied Rimmel London lip liner in Spice. And then in the center, I put on Dose of Colors Bear With Me. And that's pretty much it. I don't always wear lipstick. I sometimes just put on lip balm. But this is pretty much my finished look. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what video you would like to see next. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.